Hey friends, I am here this week to show you what we are going to do with last week's DIY washi tape. Are you ready? Let's do it. All right, let's take a piece of our washi tape. Take that off. We're going to fold it hamburger style. No, that's not right. This would be hamburger style. We're going to fold it hot dog style so that you have a thin strip of it. Now you fold that in half. You make your little V cuts. And you work this into your paper clip. Like so. You put a little bit of glue on here. And you turn it and you fold it so that it sticks to the back of it. And now you have a cutie pie paper clip for your calendar, for your book, for your cookbook, for your journal, anything like that. And it'll look really cute. Ta-da! Then you can find your spot really good. Okay, next. See how easy that was? Now we're going to make some ephemera for our journal. Any journal is nice with something added to it. So take your Amazon paper, packing paper, take your piece of tape, just add a little piece here, tear around it. Take your little safety pin. I'm going to link all these cute little things. And take a really pretty piece of ribbon. I got this sari ribbon off of Amazon. And I have just about used it up, so I'm going to need some more. You're going to tie it tight. If you want, you can tie a little knot. Let's tie a knot. And you can trim it. Then you open up your little safety pin. And you can put it in here. And you can glue this down into any junk journal, calendar, card, whatever you want. It is just a super pretty little piece of fun. All right, now we're going to get into a fun card. Super fun card. I learned this from Happy Art Journal. I will link her in the description. I have a piece of cardstock. It's 7 inches long and it's about 4.5 inches wide. I'm going to fold that in half to make a little note card. I don't know, it's hard folding cardstock. All right, I'm going to burnish that just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to open this up. I'm going to make a flap. And I'm going to start on the top, and it's going to be about 3 inches long. Okay. Make sure that got cut. Then I'm going to do the left side, and I think I'll do it about 2 1/4. And I'm also going to do the right side about 2 1/4. Now let's make sure that we have our flap. Okay, we're going to fold that, give it a little crease, and then you're going to mark 2 little holes. See how I did that? Going to take my crocodile, or if you have a hole punch, you could use a hole punch. I'm going to do the inside of the flap, line it up with my hole, and then I'll do the frame. Okay, so now you have 2 little holes. Now, what you're going to do is open it up, and you're going to take your washi tape. Your washi tape. And you're going to tape the inside of your card. And just run it like this until you get to the bottom. And then double check it to make sure you don't have any white spaces, right? Next, I'm going to stamp a little saying here. So you could put happy birthday, you could put love you could put friend, you can put thank you. I have this fun stamp that I have had a zillion years. I'll see if I can find something similar and link it. But I'm going to roll all the letters until I come up with the word friend. So now I'm going to find the F and then the R, and then come up this way and find the I, HI, and then N, and then D. I've spelled it wrong. E, I forgot the E. Oh, Lord. Okay, yeah. This is why you always stamp it before you do it on your project. Because then, yeah, then we'll be showing you how to fix that mistake. Okay. So let's make sure that's working on a piece of scrap paper. Okay, I like that. Now I'm going to put it right in the middle, just like that. I'm going to take a little piece of ribbon and I'm going to run it through this right here, this little hole, before I glue it. Trust me, it's better this way. I've tried it. It doesn't work once it's glued. All right, now let's put lots of good glue on here, all around the edges. And we're going to seal this little card. Okay, and then you're going to take this ribbon and you're going to poke it through here. I know. Can you hardly stand it? It's so cute. And I'm just going to do a little tie right here. Soft tie. And I'm going to take some markers, and I'm going to outline this little flap. And oops. This is just your basic Sharpie. And I'm just gonna take some different colors, run it across here, maybe make some fun confetti type things. And I'm gonna do this. Ooh, let's put some orange in there. And I'm going to write thankful you are my, and then they open this up and it says friend. I know. Can you stand it? I love it. All right. Woo! Okay, go make a bunch of those and make people happy, and I'll show you the next thing. Okie doke. This next one is pretty easy. In your art journal, find a page that you have prepped. Remember this one? This was a fun one. And we're going to use our tape as lines. I have started this one right here. Sorry, this one right here, peeled that piece off. And I've torn it in half, and I'm going to tear it in half one more time. Just like this. Now, if you prefer straighter lines, please feel free to use scissors. I'm just going to continue down this way. Yep. And tear this in half. So now I have 3 lines. And I'm going to lay it in my book like this. And I'm going to take this one and put it here. And then this one. Gosh, I love this. And then I'm going to put this one. That one's a little too crooked, even for me. Add it here. Now you have lines to add a quote, some journaling, a prayer, I don't know, gratitude or something that you have for the day. So that is how you do that. And I will write something in here super quick. And I'll just go ahead and redo this one. You can use top, you can use it in between. I like to kind of keep it in between. And I'm just going to put prayer. This is a quote from Henri Nouwen. So then what I would do is go back and outline like I have done here and add different colors in the letters that have holes in them that match with my tape. All right, let's move on to the next one. Next, I'm going to show you how to make these cute little birds. These are so fun. So since this is on parchment paper, here's what you're going to need to do. This is the overflow part of my parchment paper. So I'm going to cut that out, see where the tape was up here. And then I still have all this gorgeous color. on the parchment paper. So I'm going to cut that out. I'm not going to use this glue stick. I'm going to recommend Mod Podge because sometimes this paint will flake off of the parchment paper. So what I'm going to do is paint a strip of Mod Podge on my Amazon packing paper that I like to reuse. Good grief. Okay, could I put more Mod Podge on that brush? Maybe. Then I'm going to put it down here. I'm going to glue down the whole piece. And then, after I smooth that down, I'm going to go over the top of it. That way, the paint will not peel off your parchment paper. All right, let's go dry that. And let me show you something here. This little piece, see how the paint came off of it? So as I was drying, I was trying to get some bubbles out and it actually moved the paint. So when you dry it, just dry it and don't worry about the bubbles. Okay, so now you're going to turn this over and it's see-through enough that I'm going to mark where my borders are on this. And I'm going to make a little bird shape on the back of all this. And I might make one. Do you tend to go the same direction? I always make everything animal-wise, I do go facing left. I don't know, maybe it's different for left-handers. Let me know. Here's another little bird shape I love making. And for good measure, let's do a flower. All right, now, just gonna cut this out, give myself some room. Okay, and I'm gonna, see, has it there. I'm gonna cut out each shape. And the fun part about this is that you don't know what little bits of paint it's going to capture. So it's a fun little surprise when you're finished. And now you turn it over and look, you have the cutest little bird. And he has like 2 little pink dots. Now you can add an eye. I might add a little eye to this guy. Why does stuff like this make me, literally make me so happy? So I can put him in my journal just to add him there. I can glue him to the back of some paper and make so if you just took that and you glued on your little bird, and then let's take, just for the sake of showing you this, let's take this one off. And put them right here. Just like that. Because we can. Oops, look at that. That paint's coming off a little bit. So I'm going to add a little bit more Mod Podge and just glue that paint back on. Okay, now we're set. I'll tear it right here. All right, so that's what you can do with the parchment paper. All right, last but not least, this is super fun. It's very relaxing. I just wound all my tape around a pen. It used to look like this, and now it looks like this. Super easy. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna peel off your tape. You're gonna start at the bottom, and you're going to glue and tape little pieces of this around your pen. And I do use Mod Podge because sometimes it comes off, and that's okay. It just makes it more sturdy. Let's see. So I'm going to start here. And I'm going to add another piece. Just like that. And wind it around my pen. And I overlap it. And I'm going to glue it down. And you keep kind of molding it to your pen. Okay, now let's start another one. What is this called on a pen? Do you know? It's not the clicky part, it's the part that goes in your pocket. I have no idea what that's called. You're gonna wind that around the back of it, so make sure you end at the back.